Morning guys, Quad Squad boys, YouTube fam here. This morning we're going to take you guys along to a different kind of video. Ever since Gagey was a baby, we've come down to Tempe here locally where they do a field of healing. It's basically a ceremony in remembrance of 9/11. So they've got a flag planted for every single life that was lost. They've got a bunch of information about the day. It's something that the boys enjoy doing. It's something that means a lot to us to kind of remember all the sacrifices that were made during that time. So it's just something special for our family and we'd like to share it with you. So it is 5:50 in the morning. This is what you got to do if you live in Arizona. And come along with us and share this day with us. So boys are in the back, some are eating breakfast, some are still waking up, but we're ready to go. So see you guys soon. We're gonna walk up these steps and you get a really good view of how many flags are planted. Kind of gives you an idea of that tragic day on how many people lost their lives. You're gonna see as we go throughout this video, the flags with the yellow ribbon tied around it, I believe are the first responders. So paramedics, police, firefighter, anybody that lost their lives, that's a first responder. So he would go fishing on Long Island Sound with his 10-year-old son Tom and 11-year-old daughter Shannon. Edward organized the annual seaside vacation with his parents and two sisters and coaxed his sisters out of Manhattan for events like the Norwalk Oyster Fest. Good job, dude.
James Kelly voted at the mortgage desk at Santo Fitzgerald in the World Trade Center.
So that James, he was a desk worker for one of the World Trade Centers that obviously collapsed. So Robert Maxwell, I think this says Manassas, Virginia. When Robert Maxwell didn't come home from work at the Pentagon, his wife figured he had gotten stuck in the snarl of traffic after the building was evacuated. Then she waited for the page that wouldn't come. Robert enjoyed cooking Southwestern and Creole food, listened to Janis Joplin and Joe Cocker, and joked with a dry wit. He had a very vast sense of humor. There was an absurdity to it. The former Texan loved to do crossword puzzles. All right, I'm gonna try to get through this one. This one was one I read earlier, so forgive me if I tear up, but Consulate Brian Sweeney, 38, was on his way home from Boston to Los Angeles for business. When Sweeney realized the plane was hijacked, he made 2 phone calls, one to his parents, the other to his wife, Julie. She wasn't home, so he left his last words on the answering machine. He was calm and said, "I'm on the plane, it's been hijacked and it doesn't look good. But I want you to know how much I love you and my family," said Julie, a physical education and health teacher from their home in Barnstable, Massachusetts. The two were married in 1999. He said to live a long life and be happy, and he said he'd see me again soon. Then he said he had to go. He enjoyed life more than anyone I've ever known, she said of her husband, an avid boat lover who loved spending time on the ocean with his wife. He was one of the most incredible people I knew, or will ever know. Brian Sweeney, 38. UA Flight 175, Barnstable, Massachusetts. All right, go.
Sweet.
That's okay. Ty's got a little attitude too at times, you know what I mean? So.
You got up way too early.
Retirement was only 2 years away, and Carl Beanie and his wife had been looking forward to it very much. So were their daughters, Stephanie, 16, and Desiree, 19. That Tuesday was to have been a day off for firefighter Beanie. He and a friend were meeting to discuss a business project for after retirement. Upon hearing the news of the accident, he and the friend, also a firefighter, went to the World Trade Center.
So we just figured out, I don't know if this was new for this year or what, but the teddy bears signify little kids that died.
He was only 11.
These were kids that were on the plane that they brought down in Pennsylvania to sit there and save thousands of other lives. So as you can see, there's quite a few. There was a 3-year-old, an 11-year-old.
Right here.
Gage just found a 4-year-old.
Oh? Where?
So Juliana McCourt, 4, and her mom were best friends, closest sisters. They were traveling together in California. Linky Bear, which one did you find?
Oh, 2.
2 years old. Christine loved to work in the garden with her father. After they were all done planting, Christine would say to a tree or plant, "I bet you are thirsty. Let me feed you and give you a hug," Miss Hansen said. Christine was on Flight 175 with her parents, Peter and Sue Kim, to visit the Kim family. It's always nice to come here, but it's a very emotional day for all of us. David, 3, was adopted by Ronald and Daniel, both from Los Angeles, California. Tanky, you said you found a 4-year-old? And I'm sure you'll hear in the video what makes it surreal is this is right by Sky Harbor Airport, so airplanes are taking off all morning. Yeah, this is the one we just read, the 4-year-old, best friends with her mom. What about here, right here? There's another teddy bear. Bernard Brown, the 2nd, loved to go to school every day, sick or not. Tanky, do you love going to school every day, sick or not?
No, I do not like going to school if I'm sick.
He lies, he does. The Catherine Reynolds Foundation established a scholarship program to serve as a memorial for 3 DC public school teachers and 3 DCPS students on Flight 77. Asia 11, a student at Bacchus Middle School in Washington was embarking on an educational trip to the Channel Islands National Marine Sanctuary near Santa Barbara as part of a program funded by the National Geographic Society. It's home when these are kids. A couple of them we've read today, talking about how, hold that thought, all morning, every 2 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes. As Gage and I talk about, along with Link, we can't imagine the sound that these people heard that day. For New York City, such a bustling city, and to hear those planes flying that low, I can't imagine. Waiting for the race to start. There's a 5K they do every year. It's got a pretty cool special beginning. Motorcycles, flags. So we're gonna sit there and record the beginning of it. Last year they had ices. Kids were a little bit upset about that, but they'll be fine. You guys ready?
Yes!
You guys ready?
Achoo!
Never stops all morning. Arizona Cardinal. Oh, I'm dizzy. No wonder I can't do the teacup ride at Disneyland.
Got the radio on?
Turn your radio on? Is you ready?
Yes!
Squad, is you ready?
Yeah, it's small. You gotta really get up there. Need some help, you got it. Let me help you out. Let me help up this little guy here. Yeah. Be careful with all those wires and stuff. You're gonna have to duck down.
Don't be taking out their stuff, bro. They'll kick you off.
You wanna get up there too? Check it out.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I got you. Big step. It is.
That's what happens when you wake up at 4:30 to get here when it's not hot. guys, we really hope you enjoyed that. It is definitely a special time for us every single year. It's an emotional morning, but it's a fantastic way to sit there and remember those events. And it's very special and near and dear to our heart. So their uncle is a Phoenix Fire Department. And now it even means more. So we hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, for the Quad Squad boys, we out.
No!